Echoes whisper down the hall. Footsteps echo in the dark. Another case, another spark. Digging deep, the secrets hide. Truth they bury, it survives. Piece by piece, we break the lies. Light up and analyze. We're seeking truth, no stone unturned. Every clue, every word. Justice waits in hidden rooms. We won't stop. We're seeking truth. Victims lost and gone. Echoes scream, but life moves on. Faded faces, mystery calls. Answers waiting in the walls. Digging deep, the secrets hide. Truth they bury, it survives. Piece by piece, we break the lies. Light up and analyze. We're seeking truth, no stone unturned. Every clue, every word. Justice waits in hidden rooms. We won't stop. We're seeking truths. Through the static, through the fear, we'll uncover what's unclear. We're seeking truth, no stone unturned. Every clue, every word. Justice waits in hidden rooms. We won't stop. We're seeking truths. No, we won't stop. No, we won't stop. We're seeking truths. I don't know, I still love that jam, and that's the only jam I got. So we just have to go for it, because that's the only one I have. And to be honest, I don't know what happened to the person that made me that. I will see you in 30 seconds. Hello, I know it's been a long time no see. Hello. Y'all, man, I have been sick. I do not want to get no more colds. I'm done with people getting me sick. I swear, it's like every time I go to my mom's house, I've gotten sick. And now my best friend, my neighbor who is sick, she is sick. And I'm like, man, we can't hang out. We can't color. We can't do anything. She's sick. And I feel bad for her because she was supposed to go to her little grandkids' birthday. And I feel bad because when you're an old woman and your kids and your grandkids are your life, and everything's going around, I swear, everybody wear your mask, okay? Because no matter if it is the C, if it's the flu, and let me tell you, I've had a flu shot. I've had all my vaccinations, whatever. I live by my vaccines. I am like one of them. Hey, if it's going to save my life or it's going to make me not get sick, I want it. But I ended up getting just the lighter
24-hour flu bug. At first, I thought it could have been food poisoning. I've never had food poisoning in my life, my whole entire life. And so I didn't get food poisoning. I do believe it was the 24-hour bug and it was gross. So, excuse me, just make sure that you are wearing your mask and staying healthy, y'all, because it is not fun when you get sick. I don't know, but when I get sick, I'm like a big ass baby, and it's much harder when you have like asthma and COPD mixed together, and then like it's so much more worse. And but my breathing, I don't ever sound like you guys won't ever hear me. You might hear me wheezing, but I don't think anybody can hear me ever wheezing. I mean, you might hear me take deep breaths because I'm still learning to breathe through my nose. Back in May, I had the best surgery of my life. I highly recommend it. If anybody struggles with like sleep apnea and breathing issues, I definitely recommend to make sure that your nose is properly built, right? Or you got like I had a rhinoplasty, rhino. It was a medical one. I didn't have like actual like my cosmetic surgery. It's not really mine. Wasn't considered cosmetic, but technically it can be. Um, but the doctor told me, he's like, this is a one and done job, so he had to make sure everything was perfect, because like if you go and have your nose done so many damn times that your nose can collapse, and I'm not kidding you, can collapse. We don't want that. So, but I had never really been able to breathe through my nose. I did that back in May, and it takes about 6 months to fully heal. My heal date was in November, and I am completely healed, but it still takes time to practice. I've been more at nighttime is usually when I breathe through my nose more, but during the day I really haven't been really practicing or doing it. I don't know. I don't notice it, but so I have a couple things I want to talk to you anybody about. I don't know who's out here. I know there's nobody probably in the bushes. It says there's nobody watching, but um there are a couple things. Two things is one of them, I haven't heard anybody talk about this, so I don't know if people forgot about this case. But it's out of Detroit. And then there's another story I have that's newer. But this is actually like the Gervais Butts. He may somebody rock his world in prison, because that's where he's going, and hopefully he will stay. And he can never ever get out to ever do this to anybody else, ever hurt another girl, another teenager, young girl, 13 years old. Um, I don't want to butcher her name. Um, it's shocking to know the things that this guy did to her. And this was out of Detroit. And I'm pretty sure I'm the one that mentioned it first. I think I have her case. And it's so sad to cover these sometimes. I hate how this world can be such a vindictive, vengeful animals out here. Like hurting your kids, killing your parents. I mean, it's crazy. How does that happen? I mean, how I can't comprehend. I just can't. And sometimes you're kind of just like, ugh. But so this happened on the Jarvis Butts went to sentencing, I think on the 12th he went. I have the video. But I did want to look. I know I have. What did I do with my little book? I know I didn't throw it away. I said, wait a minute. I know I didn't throw. I know it's. I can't fit no more in this, but I'm like, I know I didn't throw that away. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. But let's go and take a peek. I'll just show you guys. There's a couple. Okay, let's go to the court thing that I have. I'm going to turn my camera off, and I want to say I'm going to let this play while I look for this, because I know I did. I know. Uh-oh. Okay, so, which means my ribs are about to be, I got dinner in the oven. So, let's go, and I'm going to turn my camera off, and we are going to go and take a peek at this. Share screen. I haven't done this in a while. Okay, so Jarvis Butt, suspect of. This is the sentencing. So on March 12th, he had his sentencing. The man pled guilty to several sexual assault cases involving minors. The addition to the murder, Najee Harris is set sentence on Thursday and is scheduled for noon. Oh, in addition to the murder of Najee Harris, I hope I didn't butcher her name. And then Jarvis Butts, you will see him, but I'm going to hit play. We're going to go to, let me know because there's nobody in my live. I don't have my chat pulled up, but I want you guys to hear. Let's see. Let me go to here.
Is private student loan debt wrecking your life?
Yeah.
You really need to talk to Why Refi. Why Refi refinances distressed or
Here he comes in. This is a man of tremendous. Look at him. May he burn in hell. Rest in God. Sick human right there. Just take a just keep an eye.
Yes, sir. All right, good afternoon. Calling cases 25000218, 2400236, 24006-232, 2500241, 2500478, and lastly 250064631. These are all in the matters of People versus Jarvis Butts. Today's date and time is scheduled for sentencing. Can I have appearances? Can we start with the prosecutors?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Tina Ripley on behalf of the people, P83688.
And good afternoon, Your Honor. Matthew Mathis on behalf of the people, P82796.
Good afternoon, our Neighborhood Offender Service by Cheryl Quick, P83973, on behalf of Jarvis Butts, together with co-counsel.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Good afternoon to your staff. Neighborhood Defender Services by Ken Reagan, P82125.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Lauren Butler, 38136 with the Defender Service, also on behalf of the
Makes me wonder if I wrote it in the other book, in the adult book and not the kid
Attorneys,
book,
you can all have
but
a seat if you'd like. Today is the date and time docket for sentencing for all six of Mr. Bucks's matters. His cases did resolve short of trial under pleas with sentence agreements on all six of his files. Noting, of course, there's a lot of people in this courtroom. I want everyone to look around at all of the gentlemen and ladies wearing the brown uniforms. If anyone thinks, if you're thinking you cannot.
oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm poor. I don't got money to pay for that crime or whatever happened, but something happened here. So let's go.
Be on the body of the report, page 1.
This is the basic information report, counsel.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's page 3.
Page 3.
Where it lists the currently under sentence. Sentencing date for that charge should be 2/4/24, not 2. Page 29.
It's just sitting there looking down. They never. Why is it that they never look? Like they just stare and look down.
We need to delete
The OB, the only changes on the OB should be OB 12, which is scored at 5, that should be 0.
OB 12 is scored at 5. You believe that should be 0. I presume no objection from the defense.
no objection. No.
All right, we'll change OB 12 on that case number to reflect 0.
And that reduces the total OB level to 35. It does not change the OB level or the guideline minimum range. 43 to 86 is correct.
All right,
Maybe I did put it in the adult book because it's not.
requesting any additional modifications to how the guidelines are scored on that document number.
No, Your Honor.
I'll change the total OBs to reflect 35. OB level remains the same. Guideline minimum range remains the same, about 43 to 86 months.
Yes,
Okay, thank you. All right, next.
that would be case ending 6232. The PRVs are correctly scored. The same change is being requested of OB 12 from 5 to 0.
Presume again, no objection from the defense.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, OB 12 will be changed to 0. Any other changes to that, Mr. Makepeace?
Not the OBs. That reduces the total OB from 50 to 45. It does reduce the OB level from 5 to 4, and it reduces the guideline minimum range of 43 to 80, from 50 to 100 to 43 to 86.
Okay, does the defense concur with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and were you requesting any
Okay,
additional?
those are the victim statements. So let's go.
I'll make those changes. Reflecting total OBs of 45. Defense?
Just one moment.
The OB level goes down.
Smart brands are
Hi.
getting onto your TV with ads for only $500. That's because of the Roku Ads Manager. Here's how.
Down from 4 to 2, and it reduces the guideline minimum range from 84 to 140 months to 72 to 120 months.
I can't believe I can't find her keys. Yo, I was making this ad.
Other changes and modifications to docket 4470.
None, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, one more. Mr. Makepeace.
That would be 6461. The PRVs are correctly scored at 65. With respect to the OBs, may I have one moment, Judge?
Of course.
Judge, we are going to ask the court to hold in advance a ruling on OB4, which is psychological impact, until after the victim impact statements. We anticipate increasing or asking that to be scored at 10. With respect to ones that are not in dispute at this point, OB11 is currently scored at 25. That should be 0.
OB 11, you're requesting a reduction to 0. No objection from the defense. All right, that'll be reduced to 0.
OB 13 should be reduced to 0 as well from 25, again, based on conviction dates and dates of offenses.
Again, presume no objection from the defense.
No objection.
All right, OB 13 is reduced to 0. And the complainants on OB, regarding OB 4, is going to be arrested in court.
I believe so, we anticipate so.
Okay, and does defense, have you put any thought to whether or not OB 4 should be above this court?
It would only be appropriate if there's an impact statement.
Okay, all right, we'll wait and see.
I think that if, just for the record, there is an impact statement, I would put the OB level at 20 and OB total OBs at 20 and the OB level at 2 with a change to 29 to 57 on the guideline minimum range. We will come back to that law.
Yeah, we'll circle back.
Thank you.
All right.
No way to change it together. But
Thank you, Mr. McKees. Regarding docket ending in 6461, any additional requests or modifications from records?
No.
All right. So other than the issue of OB4 on that docket number.
All right, we're going to go up just a little bit more.
As noted here on the record. Now, of course, okay. And then you can sit or stand, however you would like to do it. Just make sure that you're keeping your voice nice and loud and clear for us. You can just first state and spell your name.
Excuse me. And then here's ANNETTEHARRIS.
Thank you. And there are Kleenex there if needed, whenever you're ready.
To the Honorable Judge Nicholas John Hackworth in the Wayne County Circuit Court. Good morning.
Oh no, she's crying so much I can't really understand her.
Opportunity to speak as a stranger before you to address the concerns that me and my family have. It has been 2 years and 2 months.
2 years ago, you guys.
Yes, I listen.
That's probably why I don't remember that nobody's covered this or talked about it besides me, because this was 2 years ago.
I want you to know that my life will never be the same. My family's life will never be the same. Without Messiah, and every day that I wake up with her, I wake up feeling depressed. It's another day without her. I love her and I miss her dearly. I can't tell her that because her life was.
I don't think her body's ever been found yet, you guys, either. But we gotta have hope that it will.
I can't tell her that because I was taken from her. Words cannot express just how much me and my family really miss and love this life. This has impacted my life and my family's life. There are days when I can't, when I don't want to get out of bed. I wake up really depressed. I don't want to talk to anyone, just get out of bed. To do the basic everyday things that I miss, I'm sorry.
But I can't find it.
I don't want to get out of bed. I wake up, I'm feeling depressed. I don't want to talk to anyone, just getting out of bed. To do the basic everyday things that I need to get done. This has affected my health. I am seeing more than one doctor about my health, including seeing the therapist. I don't feel safe in my home. My address and my phone number has been put on social media. People have been driving by, taking pictures of my home. I have been threatened. My family have been threatened. Pictures taken of me and my family following me in my car. Pictures posted. Setting up GoFundMe raises in the Zion's name without my permission. This has also affected me financially.
Oh no, what happened? Oh, I don't fucking do this, you guys. Wow. I didn't know how deep this was gonna get.
Take your time, man. Anybody else want to leave through the courtroom? 206 down the hallway. You can observe this procedure. You can't go.
Must be the mother.
And I don't come to my home.
Step up. Somebody do this. So, Mary, in the ring, and then Microscope. Let's go. Let's go.
Please remain quiet. Quiet in the court.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
By an additional reminder, if you're going to have difficulty controlling yourself, now we
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I usually that's
God, did you hear all that out there?
Let's pack an
He
order
did
for
freaking-
Madison in
oh my
Michigan,
God, I
who just
didn't
built
know
a
that was
protein
gonna
coffee
happen.
lineup
Yeah.
that gets it. She grabbed
I'm sorry, were you through, ma'am?
No, Judge, I'm going to finish reading the written statement.
Oh, very good. You can return to your seat now. Mr. Makepeace, you can let her get situated and then we can just.
Wow, that big old outburst. This guy, he's just sitting there with his head down, like a sick fucker. They always do.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Judge. I'm going to go where I remember her stopping. Posting pictures, setting up GoFundMe fundraisers in Nazai's name without my permission. This has also affected me financially, and people doing podcast shows, emailing me, people that I don't know coming to my home, knocking on my door constantly. This is very hard. It has been very painful for me, and I pray to God that no one and no other family will ever have to endure what me and my family have endured. This deserves attention and ongoing awareness to other families and people so that this does not happen to anyone and other families like this has happened to me and my family. And that would be the conclusion of the statement from Annette Harris that was provided to my office and that she was reading on the statement.
Thank you. All right, is there any additional complainant that will be addressing the court on file ending 218?
Yes.
Okay, why don't we have that person go next?
It's Shannon Harris.
Janet Harris. Okay.
Then Marquita Harris.
So again, ma'am, you can make your way right up here. You can have a seat or you can stand, however you're most comfortable. Again, that red illuminating device, the microphone and the recording device, just try to direct your voice into that. And keep your state and spell your name, please.
My name is Marquita Harris, M-A-R-K-E-T-T-A. Last name, Harris, H-A-R-R-I-S.
Thank you. And ma'am, you also have a prepared statement?
Yes.
If you wouldn't mind just providing a copy to the prosecutor's office for the court file, following hearing today, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Whenever you're ready.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Trigger warning. If this gets too much, y'all can go or skip.
3 days. Since we heard, seen, or even physically touched Nazai. This has tremendously affected my family and I mentally, physically, and emotionally. Since this case started, we have been physically assaulted in public, cyberbullied, harassed, stalked, and so much more. I became homeless, lost several jobs.
Oh.
My life, my family life, will never be the same again. You have taken something so precious from us that we'll never get back. Every morning, every day, every month, and every hour, I have to tell myself that my desire isn't coming back. Our life will never be the same again. Justice is deserved. You're still able to live. You're still able to get health care. You're still able to breathe without any remorse. You are a habitual serial predator. You have taken my kid's favorite cousin. You have taken my first daughter before I had my own. I hate you. I was nothing but the worst for you. I despise you. My children were removed from my care temporarily because of you. My children's behavior has changed because of you. You have gave the world a whole story to talk about, but today we're here to tell you how this made us feel. Justice will never be served. Going back to the house where Desire lived doesn't feel the same anymore. I don't sleep at all anymore. I recommend that
I think she was dating him, you guys.
We had a life for a life. We will never know her last words. We will never know if she suffered in pain. I can't really say or express how I really feel to this whole tragic situation. Since January 9th, 2024 will be the day I never forget. The day that I got the call that she never came back home. I never live with myself. I never be able to hear her voice. I never be able to touch her. I never be able to see her smile. I never be able to.
Oh, he looks right at him.
I never be able to get to listen to her, see her smile. I never get to see her tell me stories of what her day went on about school. I don't get to have a chance ever again telling you.
Oh, my nails are so heavy.
Okay, Mr. McPeace, Mr. Lee, who will be going next?
Look at this fucker, act like he's gonna cry.
Which file number? 218. Come right around here, ma'am. So you can have a seat or you can stand, however you're most comfortable. Just state and spell your name first, please.
Okay. My name is Tijuana Butts. First name Tijuana. Last name Butts.
Do you have a prepared statement?
I do not, sir.
That's fine. Okay. Thank you. Whenever you're ready.
I don't have a prepared statement because I had no plans to come here today. I've been battling with myself on what is the right thing to do, what is the wrong thing to do. I'm here today for Nasiah and for my nieces and the other victims that my brother has harmed.
That's her brother, you guys.
Got up this morning with the intention of going to work because the last 2 years I have to go back to that day that I saw a little girl that I did not know and I had never seen.
I remember this now.
It was a sign that she was okay, and I believe that she was someone else's niece. And I had no reason not to believe what my brother said to me. That day will forever haunt me.
Aww.
Because I go back to like, why was I there? Why didn't I know? Why was there no sign? However, I'm a firm believer in God, and I do believe that sometimes we got put in places that we don't want to be, even if we don't know why. And I feel like I was put there that day to be a voice for Nasiah and for every other child that my brother has harmed.
Oh my God.
I believe that Nasiah.
Could you imagine what she's probably getting? Oh my God, I bet you she's getting so much hate and just.
By the story, of the other victims out to the forefront. And sitting in the courtroom today, there are many Nasiahs, many other victims that are unfortunately living in harm right now at this moment. And people are turning a blind eye to it. People are not paying attention as a community and protecting our children from monsters, from the very people who are supposed to love them and protect them. I don't know why my brother has turned into the person that is in this courtroom today. This is not who I remember as a child. I remember a little boy that used to follow me everywhere, that always wanted to protect me, even though I'm older than him. My brother knows that I've been a victim of sexual assault. My brother knows that I've been molested at a very young age. And he knows the pain that it caused. I can't understand why he would want to cause that to an innocent child. Not just Nasiah, but to his own children that have his face.
His own children, I remember. He touched them too.
And my nieces and nephews can heal.
Wow. Wow. Oh my God. That I forgot how to. Hi, Spitfire. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, girl. Oh, like, whew, that was. I remember now. I kind of remembered so clear in my head talking about this. I remember That was her brother. He not only harmed the little girl that I don't think he had any relation to, but oh my God, I cannot imagine. Oh, my mother wants to call me at the wrong time. I cannot imagine that. Oh my God, how much. I wonder if anybody got arrested because, hi, Deb, there was a huge blowout in the courtroom. But I do want to show you this. I'm going to turn my camera up. Hi, everybody. I do want to show you my notes that I had to recently do. So this is a 13-year-old girl, Najee Harris. She out of Detroit, whose disappearance and death became a center of major crime cases involving repeated abuse and ultimately murder conviction. The responsible Jarvis Butts pled guilty and has received 35 to 60 years in prison sentence, along with additional concurrent sentences for multiple sexual assault cases involving children. Okay, so there was other children. She was 13 years old, Detroit, Michigan. She was last seen January 9th of 2024 getting off the school bus. Her body has never been recovered, you guys. She's never been able to be brought back home. This is why it's so sad. The perpetrator is Jarvis Butts. Second-degree murder, multiple counts of criminal sexual conduct involving minors. His sentencing is 35 to 60 years for murder, 10 to 15 years for the sexual assault charges. All of his sentences is to be conserved can't say that word. Concurrently. I don't know how. Don't judge me. Prosecutor stated Butts unalived Naziah after learning that she was pregnant. As a part of his plea deal, he was required to provide information about the location of her body, though it has not been found. Her body has not been found yet. And then here are some of the links that we got. All right. It's been a while. Yes, it has, Deb. I'm so glad everybody showed up. Hi. I know there's got to be some bushwatchers out there. I have one more thing I got to show you, and then I have to go call my mother back and get dinner out of the oven before it burns. Now, this next video I'm going to show you is it's close to my original hometown. And this guy is from Tiffin, but was arrested at Denny's, which last time I was in town, I had took my mom to Denny's and we had ate dinner. And I want to show you guys this video. So here we go. I'm going to share this. Now, this is out of Fremont, Ohio. And it's a 68-year-old man. What he did is unclear still. There's a video. But it says here, Fremont police arrest a 68-year-old Tiffin man on attempted importing charges after a sting operation formed online group. The arrest follows investigators that began disturbance Wednesday evening at Denny's restaurant in Fremont, Ohio. According to police. Here's the video. Ooh, he looks kind of creepy. We don't go day. Can we close? Okay, so now we know he was trying to solicit a minor. What is going on with all of these sick motherfuckers? Why? It's sick. I just ate there last week that I was there with my mom, and I cannot believe I think this man might have been there.
$5,000.
$5,000.
Megan Hartnett joined us in studio. So this arrest wasn't just
He looks creepy as ooh.
a result of police work, we understand.
Jeff, the Dads Against Predators group, otherwise known as DAP, will try to conduct sting operations and confront people in public.
Oh my gosh, you guys. It's another okay, that's how Arctic Fox was caught, right? Was from another group. I remember this group because they go out there at base, they do Fremont. They've done, I think they even done somebody I know from Port Clinton. I'm gonna have to look up these guys and get their links and go watch some of them. But I think she said the group name is DAB. But here we go. We have another sting operations that we have people doing on the internet.
While Fremont police say this operation did help lead to Callahan's arrest, the methods used aren't in police parameters.
See, this is not by police's books. This is not in the book of police. So then it makes it hard for us to convict him. Like, we should probably leave police work, and investigators are, like PIs should be able to work with police officers frequently, not have to work, but us little people off the street, we should not be like media should not be doing sting operations like this.
68-year-old Ronald Callahan is out on bond after being charged with soliciting a minor on Thursday. His arrest comes after the online group Dads Against Predators got more than 200 people to try and confront him at a restaurant for trying to meet with a minor.
When they did this confrontation of Callahan, and then officers responded and essentially had to evacuate the man from the Denny's restaurant for his protection.
God.
Police reports show a detective interviewed Callahan about what he was doing at the restaurant.
During that interview, we were able to identify information that we could use in a criminal charge.
It says Callahan believed he was meeting with a 15-year-old named Alex he had met and been messaging on the app Grindr. The report says Callahan sent photos and messages to someone named Alex. Police Chief Derek Wensinger says Callahan was not on the Fremont Police Department's radar.
Is this a person that has been revealed as a possible offender at some point? Yeah, possibly.
Wensinger says both police and online groups like DAP want to end child abuse, but these groups can harm actual police work.
It complicates the matter when they have these confrontations.
Yep. Wensinger says the police department does a lot of work that groups may not see, and they have more restrictions.
When it's a law enforcement operation, we staff it, that's controlled, we don't expose risk, or we mitigate the risk to other persons involved, and that's just not the way that DAP and other online groups do it. It's unsafe.
This isn't the first time DAP has created concerns with law enforcement about how it operates. The Sandusky County Sheriff put out a request for police work to lead the way in 2020.
To appreciate what DAP has done to shed light on what is a very serious issue. But we're asking them to please allow us to do what we do.
I have reached out to one of the founders of DAP, and I'm still waiting to hear back.
Okay, so I mean, okay, we're gonna finish this.
Chief Wensinger says a release will be coming out in the coming days, sharing more about the work the department is doing to target crimes involving minors. Reporting in studio, Megan Hartnett, WTOL 11.
Okay, so. Okay, what do you guys think? I know that's right. It's so sick. I know it's disgusting. Okay, so I gotta know you guys' thoughts. Okay, so I like okay, so like I like to okay, so I understand that it does impede a lot on the police can't do their jobs, but the police weren't even on that guy's radar. He could have had 3 other kids by then. By the time, how long does it take? Like, how long does it take for one of them people to be on the police radar? Like, oh, hold on. Okay, so I'm back. Um, it's just how, and I understand what they're saying. Like, it does impede on the police business and how they do their investigations, but like, I mean, I thought online that there were like these superheroes like surfing the net and catching all these like I don't know, like what do you guys think about it? What do you guys let me know in the comments or yes, let me know in the comments. How are you doing, Miss Spitfire and Miss Deb? How are you ladies doing? I'm gonna turn my camera off because I look ugly. I'm horrible. But I don't say that too loud, my husband will get mad at me. But I'm trying to let my hair grow to its natural color. I'm not gonna dye it. I thought about re-dyeing it, but I'm gonna let it go to its natural color because in Michigan there's a place called Wigs for Kids, and they cut your hair and then they make a wig out of it for a kid, and no kid is ever turned away. They do it all by donations, and it doesn't have no insurance, there's no money. So any kid that has cancer can walk in that place and they're never turned away. And it's like Locks for Kids, Locks of Love. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Locks of Love, but they charge and it's been very interesting. How about you? Oh girl, it's been interesting. Oh my god. I'm just life, taking care of my mom, and then, it's just been whew. I have a dog that wants to tear up the yard, and so now my grass is all like it's all mud. So it's just girl, it's been a mess. And then this windstorm, oh my god, this wind has been horrible. But so Locks of Love, I know a lot of people probably have heard of Locks of Love, but they charge a lot of money, and I don't got money. I don't want to have to, like. But I think this Michigan place, where was it going? This place out of Michigan, is all 100%. There's no organizations. It's all by itself. Oh my god, that wind blow. And so like I just love the fact that it's all done by them and they don't turn a kid away, but I think they just do a simple cut. Like they don't do a style, and there's this really super cute haircut that I want to get. My hair is super long and wavy. It doesn't really want to hold too much curls. It does. I don't really know. I don't have a curling iron. So I have a hair straightener, but not a curling iron. But a fat little picture of me. That's me. So yeah. And the next thing I want to say really quick is where was I gonna go? Oh, so life has been interesting. Tell me why I was in my hometown and I took my mom to the store and they were selling Girl Scout cookies, okay? And I told the little girl, I was like, I had just walked in and it was either raining or it was super cold. And so I was walking in and this little girl was like, my mom's like, "Oh, look what they got, honey. They got Girl Scout cookies." So she's telling me about my name. She said Jackie. And she said they got sell Girl Scout cookies, and it brought me back to my childhood because I was a Girl Scout all my life. I was up to my senior in Girl Scouts, but this little girl, I'm not sure if she had the brownie one. The other girl had her brownie little badge, the one that handed me the cookies. But when I first walked in, she caught me, and I was like, my mom was right there in her scooter, and she was getting one of those driving carts. And I kid you not, this little girl says, asked me if I want to buy some Girl Scout cookies, and I said, let me get you on the way back. If I have some cash on me, I will I'll get some. And I asked how much were Girl Scout cookies, and she said $6. And I was like, dang, when I used to sell them, they were $3 and $2 something and $3. Now they're $6. And me and my mom are getting ready to go into the other doors to go into the actual store where the produce and stuff is at. And I hear the little girl say to her mom, I said, I'll come back and get you on my way back out. And she looks and she says, that's what they all say. And I heard her mom say, well, you don't know. Like, her mom tried to correct her, but like, come on, like, these little Girl Scouts are not being taught. Like, I was taught when I was selling Girl Scout cookies. I would have never thought to say something like that. I guess it's a different generation. I mean, did anybody ever sell Girl Scout cookies? Did you ever think that or say that to the I mean, like, or is this just my hometown just being rich and spoiled? And yes, $6 now. I remember when they were $3 or less. Yes, they're $6. And my mom said they tasted like shit because I didn't even eat them. I left them for my mom because my mom's diabetic. And the people that are living at her house do not help do shit. And I bought the peanut butter ones. They changed their names on them. They're no longer called tag-alongs. There's something else. And I'm just like, my mom said they tasted like shit. Spitfire would have gotten the switch. I know. I looked at my mom and I said, Mom, did she really just say that to me? Did she really just say that? I was like, wow, I don't even want to buy no cookies now. And so on my way out, the other little girl was super cute. She had a little dark brown hair. She was so skinny, and she had she was just a cute little girl, just sweet. She said, thank you. The other little girl, I want to say she had a green vest on. Because the little girl that handed me the cookies had a brown one, because I looked at their badges, and she had her camping badge, and she had her, there was another badge. She had a camping badge on her, and I want to say another outdoor badge. And the other girl that said, that's what they all say, her badge was full of them, you know? But I was just shocked as this little girl even said that. And my mom is 73 years old, and she just laughed at me. And I'm like, Mom, she said that, though. I would have been walking out waving my money, telling her that I would have been hers if she hadn't been rude. I know, so I wanted to be like the girl off of Full House. How rude she was. I just could not believe that. Could not believe that. $6 for some cookies, and my mom said they tasted like crap. And the little girl said, that's what they all say. They never come back. And I was like, I wanted to say, which I did come back, but the other little girl was much nicer. She was much more of a sweetheart. So, I mean, hell, like, it was crazy. These things are so heavy, y'all. Okay, so these are from TikTok Shop. And I put them on because it's St. Patty's Day, and my neighbor, who I have to take on the 17th, she has to have, like, her nerves cut in her neck. And she asked me if I would drive her, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'll take your neighbor. But look, like, at these things, like, TikTok Shop, my mom got me these, and I forgot that I had all these, and they're just they're cute, kinda. I thought these would be perfect to wear for St. Patty's Day because of the green, kind of look like a shit green, green and white. But these things, I like the little bows that are on there, but they're heavy. I cannot believe how heavy. And then I just been doing this glue. I know I have another glue that I want to try, but ever since I had no surgery done, I was so scared to really like sawdust or breathe that up my nose. I did get some masks though, but yeah. So, TikTok Shop. I guess these ones have been on. My last set that I had on was 2 weeks before any of them broke. So yeah, but those are the two things I wanted to tell you guys about. That Jaraba's Butts, man, I cannot believe his sister, it was crazy. And the guy out of Fremont, okay, so we're going to have to look those guys up. I'm going to do some research and look up those YouTubers out of Fremont. And, like, what do you guys think? Put it in the comments. Do you think it helps? Do you think they help or do you think they impede? Because I feel mixed because Fremont wasn't even on that guy's radar. So there gotta be a way they can do it. There's gotta be like the old way, like with that. Who's that guy? Is it Chris Hansen? Chris Hansen. Chris Hansen, where are you at, buddy? Where are you at? Right? Is it who does it? Chris Hansen, and we need you back getting these perps off the street because Ernie Shell ain't doing it. We can't be having all these other guys that are not doing it, that are doing it, that are, it's just we need something. So put it in the chat. Let me know, one, if it's impeding, and two, if you think it's helping. I am mixed. I feel like it is, but it's not. I caught the Fremont one, but I'll see you guys around too. I just been going through it. Jesus, I go through shit in life, and then I get online, and I just got people just destroying my character or trying to, and taking things out of context, and it's like, I hate it. It upsets me. I had a headache all night last night. But I do also want to come back with some. I know I said this last time, but I do want to do something with some grief stuff that I got. When my dad died, I still have to I'm still kind of learning techniques to learn with I thought I have survivor's guilt because I tried to save my pops and I didn't get anywhere, and now he's dead, and all we had was circumstantial evidence. It wasn't enough they didn't think it would be enough to prosecute. And so Nicole was quick about it. But that's on a whole nother I got dinner in the oven, so yes, I do know that I lost both of my son and daughter. Oh no. That is horrible. No parent should ever have to bury their kids before them, you know? And I just feel like everybody my dad's side is gone now. His sisters, my Aunt Linda was dying of cancer and she didn't want to live anymore. And she went out with a horrible way to go. And she did it on purpose. And it's just, cancer sucks, y'all. So make sure you go to the doctors, you get your checkups, you get your, your vaccines, take care of yourself. My heart goes out to you, Deb. I'm so sorry about your son and your daughter. That is, no parent should have to bury their babies. Nobody. I could not imagine. I'm just glad my Aunt Tina couldn't see how her kids, because they were my half siblings that did this to my dad, but she's in heaven, so my dad can't see how his other kids are turning out now because she's bad. But when I go over this grief thing, well, I'll talk more about my dad and stuff, but I'll keep you posted if I hear anything. But at least we got justice for the 13-year-old little girl, Harris Najaya. I don't want to butcher her name. And the Fremont guy, he got what he deserved. So maybe we should have more of these people, more of this around, because they seem to be, figuring it out, like they know, what they're doing. They know how to do these sting operations. I mean, Chris Hansen used to do it all the time. So I don't understand why we couldn't get, Chris Hansen back, But I adore everybody. Yes, please. Oh, I will, Deb. I will. It's been a while. It's just sometimes it's so hard to do all these sad ones. And then I just found out that, yeah. I will, though. I just feel like if I talk about my stuff anymore, I'm not going to talk about any more about me, but here. So if I'm not in other people's chats talking very much, just I'll come to mine and I'll talk about how I'm feeling or, what kind of trauma I've been through, or I'm not going to do that anymore. Go into other people's places and chat with them. And if it's a topic that I can relate to, I'm just not gonna relate anymore. So, okay, I gotta go get dinner out of the oven, or I ain't gonna be able to eat. And people, context matters, and so yeah, just be kind to one another and take care of yourself. If you live in Ohio, the wind is not getting any better. It is still pretty windy here, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, Deb. Bye, Miss Spitfire. I love you all. Be safe, ladies. Be safe.